Happy Monday morning to you, wherever you might be. This is Buddy Blake here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm a real estate agent. And if you've been getting these, you know I've been sending a Monday morning coffee out in various formats for about 15 years. But real quick, today I just kind of want to have a little free talk. I actually got it out on Monday morning, but I am going to tell you it's only because today's actually Saturday and I'm recording the video. And it is gorgeous today, going to the beach. But anyway, what's going on in the market? You can see down below there is some market data. Average days on market's over 70 days into Hanover County, which is the primary Wilmington County. And then you got Brunswick, Pender, and kind of the three-county area. The prices are holding about where they've been for a couple years. Some areas have come down depending on if you're competing with new construction, because new construction is driving some of the mid-level pricing and low-level pricing down. The luxury and upper end is holding pretty fast because the buyers of those are not affected by interest rates typically. Tremendous amount of cash buyers in the luxury beach markets and country club markets. The one question I just constantly get, you run into somebody. I just went to Kentucky this weekend and ran into somebody. It was at a conference and a waiter was asking to say, yeah, my friend's house, it just won't sell. Of course, I'm like, well, I know nothing about Kentucky real estate, but I can tell you one thing. It's probably the same thing that's happening in North Carolina. And let me just tell you what's happening. In a normal market, in a normal world, a post-COVID world, pre-COVID world, you would look at the comps at what houses sold for in your neighborhood or kind of like yours, and then you would price yours at or a little bit above that because you're thinking of, hey, 5% a year growth and things like that. Well, what happened was if you've owned your house for more than 5, 6, 7 years, you got about 20 to 25 years worth of equity in about 3 years. So you got that gift. And unfortunately, what's happening is sellers, a lot of them don't realize it. You almost have to throw away what your neighbor's house sold for, what your friend's house sold for, what your family member's house sold for. None of that matters anymore except to an appraiser. They look in the rearview mirror still. Where you got to look is where things are at now. What is your competition? It is all about what your competition is, and you can't be above your competition. You really don't want to be even with them. You need to be a little below them in price and presentation and hopefully location. That's the one thing we can't fix is the location. And that's not what sellers want to hear very often because they want to hire the realtor that's going to tell them the highest price and the lowest commission. Yeah, I get that. Okay. That usually doesn't work that way, but good luck with that. I'm just going to tell you got to be really careful because you're going to get yourself in a weird situation where you're going to start inching that thing down because if you just let it sit there perpetually, it's a lost cause. Then it's going to expire, and then you're going to come out and you're going to sell it for 20% less than what you thought it would if you'd have did it a year ago and did it right. You got to come in at or below where the market is right now, not where the market was. Okay? There'll be a day, I don't know when, but I think it's going to be a while, where we play the other game where you can keep adding on to the price, but we're not those times. So take a look at the data that is in this below. We've got all the data down in there, and it just talks about the dangers of pricing your house wrong because you're going to chase it down. And once you get behind the market, you're in trouble because then you're going to go here, your neighbor's going to go here, your neighbor's going to go here, and then somebody's going to have to sell worse than the other one. And then that establishes the value there. So all of a sudden, you're the one that takes the worst whipping because you were not the one that priced it the best on the front end. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions or if you know anybody thinking about selling a house, I need homes to sell. We've sold almost everything that we've listed, and quickly too, as long as we can get them priced properly, because I can assure you, and I actually put a guarantee behind it, that I will get my job done. I can't fix the market price, but I will get my job done, and I will communicate well, and I will be straight and honest and extremely transparent with you because I'm not going to just tell you a price to get a listing. But if you know anybody, please let me know. Have a great week, and I will see you soon.